Hey team, just wanted to get back to you with Sundance quick tip number 2. And based on what we were discussing yesterday with basically making sure that we're using empathetic coaching and helping people get what they want, um, today we're going to talk about workload capacity relationship. And this is something that Dr. A and I think also Robert Fritz were discussing, and I thought it was really profound for us as health coaches. And basically it's talking about stretch goals versus step goals. Stretch goals are when you reach really far to get to something, but it's not always sustainable, where step goals are small incremental steps that you're taking, basically like up a staircase, where each time you're moving a little bit closer to what you want in the end. And so Dr. A talked about basically if you have an inadequate capacity for what you're trying to do, that can be a challenge versus being capable of the work that you're doing. So in other words, it's not that we want to limit ourselves and say, well, I'm only going to do this because this is all I'm capable for, and I'm not going to stretch or reach for anything. That wouldn't even work with our structural tension model, which is always to give ourselves something to aspire to, and then having some tension built in there so that we're working our way up. However, if we have too much stretch and not enough capacity to maintain that, then you know that the rubber band breaks, basically, or that we remain in this state and we never move forward. So the idea is we have some tension in there that's drawing us, but we're still taking small incremental steps forward. And basically Dr. A said if we stretch beyond our capacity, it's not sustainable. And we've seen that within our business, right? We've seen coaches who maybe go from 2,000 frontline volume to, having a whole bunch of clients come on, working super hard to get to 6,000, and the next month they're back down again and they couldn't maintain it. Sometimes it's because they have clients come on who are just not ready. Sometimes it's because they take a break and they don't keep, working at that same pace. I'm definitely not suggesting that if you're sitting at 2,000 and you want to be an executive director this month, that you not go find some people that are ready to get healthy and move forward to 6,000. But what I am saying is make sure that you have the capacity, the willingness to work, the time in your schedule, and those kinds of things. Connect with your business coach about finding out if that is something that you can maintain. Because what we really want to do is help it be available for the long term. Step goals with capacity to reach them basically gets you the same outcome, but this time you have momentum. I love that. So let me say that again, because I'm reading off of my notes a little bit and I want to make sure I clearly communicate that. If you stretch beyond your capacity, it's not sustainable. If you use step goals with the capacity to keep working at that pace to reach them, then you get the same outcome. Again, maybe it's supporting 20 clients. Maybe it's a client who wanted to reach, 20-pound weight loss. Instead of trying to do it in the first month, they're doing it over 2 months. When you have the step goals with the capacity to reach it, you get the same outcome, but you have momentum. And that's huge, because we know momentum is a big reason that we can grow organically and that our business gets easier with time, not harder. So I just wanted to make sure I shared the workload capacity relationship tips that I got from Sundance. I hope that makes sense. Let's make step goals instead of stretch goals, but make sure those step goals are incrementally moving us toward where we want to go. And also that we're not limiting ourselves on what we really want, because I've seen some people reach and maintain some incredible goals, not just within their health, but also within their coaching practice. All right, make it a great day. See you later.